Welcome everyone to today's guided meditation. Let us begin our practice by first bringing our awareness back to ourselves. And you may do that simply by first deciding on where you want to place your target. A target we set is a place where we will bring our awareness back to it throughout our 1 hour meditation. It is something that you have to decide for yourself. It can be your breath, can be your body posture, can be your palm as resting together, or it can be a mantra, visual object, sounds, image, feeling that arise in your mind. Whatever it may be, you decide where you want to bring your mind to. And while we are doing that, we can also take this time here to settle into our mats. Again, decide that you want to be comfortable. Decide that you want to make sure everything is able to be managed properly by your body. Meaning nothing is too out of place. The way you place your palm, the way you sit, the way you cross your leg. Everything benefiting you, for you, not for other people. The reason that we decide is because we are the owner, the king, the emperor, empress of our mind, our body. We have to command, have to order, have to decide. It's all up to us, really. Everything is up to us. Many people want to, but they did not decide to. For example, they want to be happy, but they did not decide to sit in a happy way, comfortable way. If they want to be happy, they can decide to be happy. But it's not as easy in the beginning. And so we may use a technique to help us get to our goal easier. And that's by recollecting our virtues, our merit, all the wholesome memories, images, depending on what you want to feel today. If you want to feel peace and quiet, go back to a time where you had that beautiful meditation, peaceful morning, quiet morning, at a peaceful place, in a peaceful environment. If now what you need is love and kindness to yourself, then remember all the time that people have cared for you, or you have cared for other people with love and kindness. If you want to feel motivated, recollect the time where you did your best and endured to achieve your goal. But if you want to be proud of who you are, then you may recollect your meritorious deeds that you have accumulated in the past. So all those wholesome memories will can purify our mind. And we can then take advantage of it by taking rest in those wholesomeness. This is also one of the target that we can decide to be with too. But no matter what target you decide to be with, you have to make sure that you're with it all the time, at every moment, throughout the whole hour, and to gauge our ability to be aware and to make sure that we can be aware. We will use a mantra on top of our visual object or awareness of our object. You can use whatever mantra that you like, but here's how we do it. We use our mantra, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. But as we recite our mantra, we will be counting together with it. For example, Samma Arahang 1, Samma Arahang 2, Samma Arahang 3, Samma Arahang 4. Now keep the mantra going and see how high does the counting go. The higher the number means the longer you have your awareness with you. The number is to let you know. And the number also let us know that while we are aware, our mind purifying ourselves itself. When our mind's in awareness, a bright sphere of awareness arises in our mind, clear and bright. From its center rises pure and good energy that run the good system to purify our mind. Now, so we have this machine inside that is running, cleaning every moment that we are in awareness. And so the longer we count, the longer it cleans, the more it cleans. But this machine only activates when we are aware, but stop when we are not. And you'll find that you may count and be stuck at one of the numbers. You'll forget them, and you have to restart them. When you forget, don't worry, restart and go back there again. But this time be more mindful, more careful. Samma Arahang 29. Samma Arahang 30. But be slower. Samma Arahang 31. So that you can break your barrier. Now, wherever your limit is, you have to be careful and mindful. And go about it slowly and gently. Just like how I did it. And overcome them. Do it until you feel like you don't want to do it anymore. Until your mind no longer want to go anywhere. Then you can let go and be with your target. Allow the good system to purify your mind like that. Make sure that you're still in awareness. If you realize that you still need the guidance, go back to your mantra. As long as you're with your mantra and it's helping you, then don't leave it. Take advantage of the help and help your mind so that your mind can help you. In our day, we don't have a lot of time to sit down and to meditate. There are thousands of topics, all the things that we like and we don't like, come up in our mind. But if we give more importance and weight to ourselves, to allow our mind to help ourselves, then we will need to remind ourselves and teach ourselves to come back to our target and to continue to utilize the mantra, the counting, visual object, or whatever tools that are helping you at the moment. We just have to provide time for our mind to purify itself. You and your mind is one. You are a team, just like how you need your mind to clean itself for your happiness. Your mind needs your support for it to do that. So let's not forget, we are working together as a team here. You and your mind. Make sure that you're still in clear awareness of your target. Make sure that you still are taking advantage of all the tools that can help you. And now that we have spent the better part of an hour allowing our mind to purify itself for our own benefit and value, we'll then be taking the rest of our meditation session to bring value and benefit to our loved ones, family, relatives, and everyone, every being by practicing loving kindness. Now, loving kindness is a state of mind. Loving kindness have a characteristic of a sphere, clear, bright, beautiful. Loving kindness cannot arise anywhere else but at the mind. Our mind is a place that accommodates it. It is a state of not only love, but good intention, filled with wholesome good intention for ourselves and for others. If we're not used to the state of loving kindness, the great teacher taught their student to recollect the heart of a parent, of a mother, the one that fulfilled their mind at first sight of seeing the newborn child, of holding on to them, full and filled with love and all the wholesome intention, best wishes for the child, the baby. In your heart, in your mind, you want the baby to become the very best and have the very best in life. All of that complete with unimmeasurable love towards it. Love beyond anything, so much that you can even give up your life for that little child. This is the state, the heart, the soul of a mother, a father, a parent, guardian, teacher that if we understand, we can bring up in our mind. And give the love and wholesome intention to ourselves. May we be free from all of our suffering, from all the difficulties and tiredness in our life that are caused by uncountable problems and obstacles. May we be free from all those suffering in our family, relationship, study, work, life, economy, and anything in between. From heavy to light, from light to non-existent, from bad to good. And if you're happy, may we be happier. And if you're really happy, may we be happier than ever before. Allow all mind that's full and filled with loving kindness, with love and wholesome, beautiful intention and wishes. And expand our mind far and wide to cover our entire body. And may the brightness of loving kindness lights up our entire body inside and out. Every cell, every molecule, every single point of space of us may be clean, clear, purified thoroughly, free from unwholesomeness, free from defilement, free from pollutants, free from hatred, annoyance, anger, but complete with love, care, warmth, and refreshment, and expand our mind as full and filled with this loving kindness. Expand them far and wide to cover our entire space, entire room, entire home, or apartment building. May all our family members, our parents, guardian, teachers and masters, our sibling, our partner, niece, nephew, cousin, sons and daughter, grandparents, and other beings, ancestors have passed away, loved ones have passed away. May they all be free from all their suffering. May they all have a part of our merit. May that merit make them free them from suffering, make them happy, happy and happiest. And expand our mind as full and filled with the loving kindness, expand it far and wide to cover our entire neighborhood, the whole village, the whole community, the entire town, city, district, province, the entire country. Expand them far and wide to cover neighboring countries, the entire continent, the entire world. May this world be a crystal world, clean, clear, pure, and bright, purified entirely. The brightness of our loving kindness is covering the entire planet shine bright, illuminating through everyone, every being, every cell, every molecule, every atom in every environment, purifying everyone, every being. May everyone, every being in this world be free from all their suffering. For those suffering a lot, may they suffer less. For those with little suffering, may they be free from those and find happiness within. For those who have little happiness, may they find greater happiness. And for those who are already happy, may they be happier than ever before. And expand, radiate our loving kindness far beyond the planet, toward the moon, the sun, and the stars, across this Milky Way, across uncountable galaxies, across the universe and uncountable universes. May this world and the entire universe be clear, pure, and bright, brighter than any sun, but soft and beautiful, cool and refreshing, like a beautiful moon in the full moon day, a full moon night. Soft, tender, caring, loving. May all the spirit, the soul living on earth, on the trees in the sky, all the angels in all levels of heaven, all the Brahma and Arupa Brahma, together with all hell beings, hungry ghosts, monsters and animals, may every single being in uncountable universes be free from all their suffering. If they are suffering a lot, may they suffer less. If they are suffering a little, may they be free from all those suffering. Reach and attain inner happiness within. For those happy, may they be happier. For those really happy, may they be even happier than ever before. Everyone equally, not a single soul, a single person left behind. Allow the loving kindness that expand in all directions. Purify everyone, every being, everything. And we set our mind into the center of that loving kindness, the center of the flow of energy, gushing in every second, every moment. Any being who brings about value and benefit to the world and universe, those beings have the absolute right to utilize all the resources of the world and universe. And right now, the loving kindness for our mind is purifying everyone, every being. We will take this auspicious occasion to bring our palms together to make a resolution, setting ourselves up for success, fulfillment, happiness, purity, and knowledge in this very lifetime and every lifetime until enlightenment, the utmost of Dhamma. May we all ask for merit, virtue, radiance, right, strength, authority, supreme force of all of the Buddha and of Nibbana, together with all the merits and virtues of great teachers and masters of Luang Pu, Luangพ่อ Kun Yai, together with all the merits and virtues that we have diligently accumulated ever since our very first lifetime and in every lifetime until this very moment. May they all accumulate, culminate together to be sacred, be holy, have right, have strength, have power, authority, supreme force, compound immeasurably, uncountably, and purify our mind, our body, our thoughts, be action. Now our feeling, consciousness, perception, mental formation, our element, refined and rough element, fire, water, earth, wind, air, our heart and soul. Eradicate entirely of every problem and obstacle in our life, including may we be free from greed. Uh, eradicate entirely of our greed, hatred, delusion, lust, unknown wrong view, ego, craving, clinging, becoming, complete in its entirety. May we have a clear, pure eye of wisdom to be able to reach and understand the Buddha, that the Buddha, the enlightened, the Dhamma that the Buddha have enlightened, and the Dhammaka knowledge. We have able to attain the three knowledge, eight knowledge, six supernatural power, four analytical thinking, eight vimokkha, and 15 mode of conduct complete in its entirety. May we have good health, long life, longevity, strength, vitality to continue to create, accumulate merit and virtuous deed for the rest of our life. May we have unwavering, unceasing strength, power, passion, motivation to keep on accumulating virtuous deed, virtues, perfection, headed straight toward enlightenment, nibbana, and utmost of Dhamma. No matter where we travel to, may we have utmost of luck, met with love, care, hospitality, safety, be the loved ones of every human and angels, no matter where we go to. Whatever business, work, task, job, endeavor that we are embarking on, may all of the problem and obstacle, may they be entirely clear, eradicated. May the fruit of our job, endeavor, task, business, study, may it be beyond our wildest dream, imagination, estimation, beyond what it's supposed to be. May we be blessed with uncountable, unfathomed, above amount of wealth just in time to conduct utmost of generosity. Once we have them, may we not be stingy, but rather utmost generous. To elevate ourselves, support ourselves, our family, our friend, our relative, our community, country, the entire world. To be free from necessity, free from the need of food, shelter, medicine, clothing, and worries. To the max, the best of our ability. When it's our time to bid farewell to this world, may we reborn in a heavenly realm, in the fourth of heaven, together with all the great beings, Bodhisattva, and a special committee. When it's time to be reborn again, to continue to accumulate merit and virtuous deed, may we reborn in the right view family, a loving, caring family that is an example of the world. Together, complete with the utmost of physical treasure, mental treasure, material treasure, people treasure, human resources, complete with happiness, wealth, ranking, recognition, uh, enlightenment, Dhammaka knowledge, born with a powerful surrogate, holy, good energy, able to recollect our past life ever since we were born, and born together with the inner Buddha that is pure, clear, bright, and center of our body. May we have the eye of wisdom, clear and bright, able to understand every teaching of the Buddha, able to study the knowledge of the Buddha that he have attained enlightenment with, that he have gained through enlightenment, and the Dhammaka knowledge with all the great teachers and master, ever since we're young, in a way that is right, correct, in accordance with reality, ever since we're young until the end of our life. May all the unwholesome deed, karma that we have done, intentionally or not, from the very first lifetime until this present moment, may they all never catch up to us, never have any opportunity to bear fruit, to take effect. May they all be forgiven forever. May all the new unwholesome karma, deed, action, may we not do them in our thought, speech, and action. May all the wholesome deed, wholesome action, and karma that we have diligently accumulated, may bear, from the very first lifetime until this present moment, may it bear fruit to be sacred, be holy, have right, strength, authority. From this very moment and in every single lifetime until we reach enlightenment and most of Dhamma. May every single one of our aspiration, may they all come true, may they all be reality, may they all come to fruition. With immeasure, unfathomable amount of capability of the Buddha and of Nibbana, may all of our wholesome aspiration come true. Sadhu. With the final minute remaining, we'll take the extra time here to make our own resolution. Whatever you need for your own situation before we end our session together. Finally, may we place our palm together once again to receive a blessing in ancient language in Pali, signaling the end of our session today. Sapphe Puttha Palapatta Pajeka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Shenarakhang Pantami Sapaso Te Atharatha Sukhita Virunha Puttha Sasane Aloka Sukhita Hotha Saha Sappehiyatipi Sappa Puttha Nupavena Sappa Dhamma Nupavena สัพพสังฆานุภาเวนัสทธาโสธีภะวันตุเตสา
Sadhu.
And whenever you're ready, you may slowly and gently open up your eyes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's guided meditation. I hope that everyone had a good meditation. Is there anyone who need to leave and want to share first about their practice? Have any question that they would like to ask? Maybe Susanto, it's your first time here today. I haven't talked
Yes,
to you for a
thank
while.
you.
Would you like to share?
Not really.
Oh, okay,
I
no
mean,
problem.
still, I'm still doing it every day. Morning, I do a meditation for 30 minutes, and then before sleep, doing for another 30 minutes. But
Mm.
it's still same. Uh, Not much difference.
Oh, not much
Sometimes the level is coming, and then sometimes it's okay.
Mm, mm. The important thing to help make the change come faster is to two things. Understand why there's no change. Understand how and understand what brings change. The reason that there's no change is because the mind haven't yet finished cleaning out the pollutants in our mind.
Okay.
Change comes when the pollution clean out and purity comes in. And so to help with that, we need to continue our practice um, of setting a target and bring our mind back. Remember the same practice that you've been practice well in the ordination.
Yeah.
But now that you're at home, you have to be creative. Find time, find space, and see how can you fit it in, translate into your daily life, and then when believe me, if you can add maybe 1 minute per hour or 10 minutes per hour, and one day have 10 hours, then you already add, let's say 10 minutes per hour and 10 hours, you already have 100 minutes, more than
Okay.
hour, 30 minutes extra, right? And from that you'll see fast improvement. So therefore, we have to see the benefit of even a tiny bit of meditation, 1 minute, 2 minutes. It adds up and have effect. Mm.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing,
Uh,
Susanto.
Thank
And then,
you.
Pierre, how's your
Yeah.
meditation? Is it better than last time now?
Hey there. Uh, um, I don't tend to compare
Oh,
each session,
mm,
but I did I've meditated twice today. So the first time it was much different. Where earlier today I was falling asleep a lot, or found myself kind of zoning out. But
mm,
I think I meditated for maybe like 35, 40 minutes.
mm,
And this time around, which was interesting, mm, I was able to stay aware and alert. Um, and naturally, towards the end of the session, um, I started to find myself um, having brief sensations of drawing inward towards the center.
mm,
But it somehow turned into, and maybe it just came up as a thought in the transition, but somehow I ended up um, contemplating the 32 parts of the body, and then that led to uh, the five aggregates.
mm,
And I, as I sat there, I was just there with the
mm,
five aggregates, and left with the question once they kind of dissolved, of like what's left. And then I was just resting in that kind of stillness. So it just kind of naturally happened. I didn't intentionally try to go there, but yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, very good, very good.
Yeah.
That's very good. You're just in your merit, and that's very good. Continuing from Susanto and Pierre, this is change in experiences comes when pollutants are cleared out. Pollutants are things that hide, hinder, and block. So when you take away the thing that hides, the thing that hinders, the thing that blocks, hide, hinder, blocks what? Hide, hinder, and blocks all the good things. When those things are out, then all the good things can come in. One layer at a time, bit by bit by bit. And the reason that people have different experiences is because of this differences in ratio of the purity and pollutants in their mind. The thing is, all the wonderful and great thing in our life already exists within us. We have it. We have it. Complete in its entirety, we have it. But it's just that we also have the thing that hide, hinder, blocks those things too. And that's why we need to give time. Give time for our mind to clean out. Because time is very important resource for our mind, for everything actually. With time, everything improves. With time, everything developed. So it really depends on what we give our time to. And what we give our time to depend on what we see as important. And what we see is important depending on if we see the benefit of those things or not. So every time we meditate, go see the benefit of one knowledge, two purity and three happiness that arise from it. In the past or in the present moment, in the past or in the present, recollect them. Don't let other things become more of a priority than the practice or the meditation. Oh, Susanto, can you mute a little bit? Okay. Because every activity and every improvement are there again through concentration. Whatever you give your time to, whatever you give your concentration to, that things improve. So we have to come back and decide what is it that we want to improve in our life. What's important, what's vital, what's integral. There might be so many things, but we have to prioritize properly. And the reason that we have to prioritize our minds because it's the root cause. Our mind is the root cause of everything. Happiness and sadness is over here because of the good nature and bad nature that uses it. And the purity and happiness is in it. When life have less pollution, when your mind is less polluted, you can connect with the one who knows capable. Less problem and obstacle, easier to live life. But when your mind is polluted, chaos, confusion, problem, obstacle arises from it. So that's why when this is the beginning, the origin, then we should work on this to allow the mind to then for this to have a butterfly effect or a effect to the rest of our life, like that one. So very good, very good. Yeah. Sharing everyone to give more time, give more time. My teacher told me to tell anyone who want to really improve quickly, the more time you give it, the quicker you improve. So even you do very, very quick, very, very fast, then do it all day. And that's it.
I also wanted to mention, not that everything was rainbow and sunshines during the sip. I also had a lot of anger and frustrations and even doubt of doubt of the method or doubt of the sitting in general. So a lot of things came up within the experience. So I just felt it necessary to share that so it didn't sound like it was all elaborate and nice.
That is natural. That's natural. Instead of looking at the topic of what we're doubtful about, anger with, let's look at it. the anger itself, the doubt itself, without the narrative that is associated with it, because doubt is one of the hindrances. Anger is one of the hindrances, ill will. And the restlessness, that is the chaos, confusion, is also one of the hindrances. So the five hindrances are sensual desire, sensual pleasure, ill will, and the anger, restlessness, the chaos, confusion, never stopping, the drowsiness, and the doubt. All these things are hindrances that are the manifestation of our inner pollutants. So don't get lost in the topic that associated with it, but look at it and know what it is. And then allow the mind to purify that out. Like that one. So so it's good that you share that. This is a realistic picture of our meditation, both purity and pollutants together. Very good, very good. Thank you for sharing. And lastly, Carmen and Tina, how's your meditation?
Hello. Thank you for asking. So, my mom was facing severe sleepiness like last time, but and so she opened her eyes in between, and she said, the first time she she opened her eyes again, she opened her eyes again, she opened her eyes again because like the sleepiness is so strong, and she's like, okay, 10 minutes have passed, and she looked at the watch and it was 1 minute, and she was like, what? That's not possible. So but the thing is that improved the thing that improved, she says Pamadai, from last time a lot, is that her attitude towards it. So even though there's a lot of sleepiness, she knows, okay, this is just pollution. This is the other system trying to hinder me to move forward. That's what they use. That's why it's called a hindrance. So she didn't let herself be perturbed by it. So
Very good.
that's really nice. And I meditated before with my mom for 20 minutes, and in the morning I did a 3-hour session. So, but at this point, when I feel I would say like almost vulnerable, like I have no skin or something, but like the tapa, the endurance that I have is used. Like so I'm just sitting there being like, okay, whatever comes will come. Like this is like going over the 4-hour limit now, like no problem, whatever comes will come. And the first half an hour I had a lot of sleepiness as well, and it was difficult. But then in the almost exactly when the half hour was done, it was a lot easier, and I made it to the end. So yeah, that's
For Tina, very good. We and our good system. We are not good system. Good system is not us, but we are we. But we are a team. Your inner good system will fight until the very end for you, because your good system or your good nature love you the most. They never back down. They never quit. Even when we're sleeping, the good system try to clean and purify our mind. Now the question is, are we gonna fight together with them or not? We when we face hindrances or suffering or pollutants, we need to don the helmet or the heart of a warrior. Mm. When the good system inside of us never back down, never give up, ask ourselves, are we gonna give up and let them? Are we gonna give up or not? Because human have one important role, is to be awareness and to endure. The Buddha even stated very clearly in the very clearly below, apart from wisdom, he praises endurance as the highest virtue. Our good system is like the back line. The human is like the front line. In a battle, front line have to endure. Endure and not back down, so that the back line can keep on firing and defeat the enemy. But if the front line falls, the back line will fall. The back line will never stop firing as long as the front line can keep it up. We are the front line. We are the front line, so we need to have the self camaraderie, go together. The hindrances and pollutants in our mind, it may seem a lot, may feel a lot, but that's all they can do, make you think and feel a lot. They even have a voice inside that say that you will have to suffer like this for the rest of your life. For so long, it will never end. But that is a threat, never a reality. As long as we endure, we can keep on going infinitely. The pollutants are finite, have limited amount. So who do you think will win? Infinity vs finite. As long as we don't quit, it is infinity. So therefore, we always have victory in our hand. As long as we don't quit, as long as we endure, the victory is solely in our hand. So very good. Next time we face difficulties, challenges, hindrance, cannot lose. Have to work together. Both will win. You will also win. Your good nature will also win. Everyone wins in this battle. So very good. Very commendable. Keep on practicing that, and then one day you understand the heart and the soul of a warrior, and you will have fun very much to endure against suffering. It's the thrill of war. Basically, it's very fun. I'm not sure if one day you'll understand it. But for Carmen, is sensitive because there are pollutants. So keep knowing. Imagine that around you there is imagine that you are at the center of the Dhammakaya body, protecting you in all direction. You're in their center. You have them at your center and you're in their center. When you think of Triple Gem, you'll be bright inside Triple Gem. Triple Gem will be inside of you. Both you and Triple Gem will be bright in the center of the Buddha and of Nibbana. So even though you may feel sensitive, but you are not quote unquote naked, not without a shield, not without any protection. The entirety of the good nature protecting at that moment. But because pollutants, they feel like that. So keep on being with the 18 body and it will be fine. All right. Anyone have any question or anything else that they want to share or add on to?
No, but thank you very much for your time and your guidance.
All right. Thank you very much for coming, for joining, and I'll see you one again tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow, I'm not sure. I have things to do. Like the invite